Skolar, this is 1 ounce AKL Old School versus New School Part 2. We are here in Pfak, Monaco. If you down with 1 ounce and you support the culture, make some motherfucking noise!
Yeah, that wasn't a wise move, but you're a few fries short of a Happy Meal, so it sort of is for a guy like you.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this homo raps about something other than that chrome and map. Cause now you're surrounded by motherfuckers actually known for that. Hey.
Dad, your eyes look like you've suffered long years with that leprosy disease. Wow. Allergies, abnormalities. They look dreadfully fatigued. I wouldn't want to show up to battles with that face. I'd rather pretend to be exceed. And I'm a fucking Samoan, hey? It'll be an insult if salt isn't consumed. Straight up.
Yo, what up? This is 1 ounce AKL Old School versus New School 2. We out here in South Auckland. This is your main event. If you down with 1 ounce, you support the culture, make some fucking noise!
Yeah, big sis, what up, Southside? Shout out to our sponsors, Dying Wish Tattoos, BH Wear and Funk Store, SS Civil and Drainage, Dangerous Global, Zero Fucks, 808 Kids and Hood Productions, and of course, Mr. Anonymous. Right now, make some noise for our sponsors for making this happen. And our special guest co-host,
312.
Y'all hype as fuck for this battle. Make some noise! Yes, what is in the house? Battler to my left. Introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Pfak, GI East Auckland, B team. Yo, just a quick shout out to my boy Dai in Urban Cuts and Pamua. If you need a fade, some of you do. Go check them out. Alright, round one.
Battler to my right. Introduce yourself.
Scholar motherfucker. Southside stand up, baby. Yo, this is probably gonna be my last battle, so I just wanna fucking show my love to everyone that came. Make some noise!
We forgot to do the paper, scissors, rock off cam, so we're gonna do that shit now. First round, Skolar, make some fucking noise!
Yo, judges. Listen up. Yo, finally, I get to battle close to my house. Ducks, do you know how much it costs to drive drunk to 1 ounce? Hey, see, Saturday night in town from out south, that's gas, alk, smokes, drugs, and maybe a night in the cells. And now you're on the south side, motherfucker. Make some noise and tell them where the fuck you Hey, this is the home of rap. Weed, smoke, and crack. There's some killers in the crowd right now holding gats. Yeah. So I'm hoping that this homo raps about something other than that chrome and mac. Cause now you're surrounded by motherfuckers actually known for that. Hey, you act like you own a strap or been known for scraps. Not even. I'm battling a Christian rapper / gun clapper. And it's not Steven. Where's Steven? Oh, yeah. Hey. And listen, I'm battling a Christian rapper / gun rapper. gun clapper, and it's not Steven. Ah. Hey, Pfak, you don't want a hookah, you little kotta. Don't waste your breath. I'm Jake the Muss in this motherfucker. That makes you Biff. Remember what happened when she wouldn't make him eggs? Oh, no. Well, this is that part. So, bitch, don't even try to act hard or I'm gonna get arrested on a math charge. Yeah. See, that's bars. Your shit is trash, so I went to my backyard and got you my scrap bars. That's why this round's about to go off, like removing a flat from a jack car. Nah, fuck that, I bought you scrap bars. I'll hit you with the jab that fast, you won't see the bomb coming unless I scream Allahu Akbar. Hey, I'll smash him with both fists, blood splash on this whole clip. I'll cave your fucking ribs in and make you Marilyn Manson your own dick. Oh, shit! Hey, all my Tongans I know are real niggas. You're more like a lady. Fuck bowler fuckalata. I'ma call you bowler fuckalady. This guy's a pussy. Fight Uzi. I'm sure that he's a straight bitch. And if that's not true, then use your next round to explain this. He's wearing a dress, you don't even want to see it. Fucking time. Yeah, make some noise for that.
Let's go, Pfak. Let's go, Pfak. Yo, you gotta do angles better. So let me flip that stink move, show you how to get that done. See, they got no reaction because you try to show a photo on an old Samsung. Hold up! DMG taking shots at me? Bro, that's a bad move. You need to keep my name from coming out that gap tooth. Hold up! Hold up! Keep my name from coming out that gap tooth. Because you should be thanking me. If I didn't battle last, you'd have nobody to rap to. Facts. Let's get into these rounds. 2. That's 2 out the gate. Hold up! Yo, you lost the title. Just lost the title. Hold up. Yo, let me cook. Now the good book says give honor where honor is due. And Skolar really is the goat of NZ. Paved the way with classic battles. Went toe to toe with that Higgs. He beat Dealer, Exceed against Diz. He brought fame to this proud nation. One of the highest viewed battlers. A dangerous crowd favorite. Inspired a lot of newcomers. So I can't throw shade on this foundation. Make some noise for Skolar. You get props before you die. It is the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yo, what up, South Auckland? It's a privilege to be up in this level. Dude is a vet. He gonna claim he brought me up on this level, but you don't pull a crowd no more. Your pool is weak up on this level. They didn't know to park up till they saw P up on this level. Fake, yo. Face it. Face it. Old school versus new school, it ain't an event for the new cats to test the OGs. The torch already been passed. This is just a ceremony, and you gonna get it, homie. Even if you claim that you spied me, because that isn't true. From the jump, I said I avoided 1 ounce because of rappers like you. See, I ain't watched the Jibs battle, so he was my debut opponent. I ain't watched the Skolar battle, so I knew I'd face you this moment. I ain't watched any 1 ounce until I was prepared to kill. I ain't watched the Steven battle, and probably never will. They say it's disrespectful, but they just don't want me to murk a legend. See, I would respect y'all as battlers if you gave me something worth respecting. See, you made a name off of marks, it was laughter at most. Yeah, humor is essential, but some fans are after a quote. No punchlines, wordplay, y'all neglect bars for a joke, but I guess that's your only option when your bars are a joke. See, with me, it's usually bars. I make sure fans can leave and say my quotes. So let me sacrifice the rest of this round, show it ain't hard kicking lame-ass jokes. I said, your eyes look like they've suffered long years with their leprosy disease. Wow. Allergies. What? Abnormalities. They look dreadfully fatigued. I wouldn't want to show up to battles with that face. I'd rather pretend to be Exceed. Sad. If there was a title for ugliest battle rapper, you'd tie with Enemy MC. Yeah.
Oh my God!
See, he keeps the shade on his eyes, so I don't throw shade on his eyes. But I'm gonna keep talking. You wanna show them your eyes? See, he couldn't pop them eyes back even if he tried to. Pupils been dropping out his head more than Manurewa High School. Hold up! Hold up! His fortune gets shortened since his eyes are his largest organ. So much skin around them things, your eyelids look like foreskin. Wow. Since my boy Hirsch ain't up here cooking, I got the roast already primed. So I need y'all to scream, get him, at the end of every line. I said, you look like Irfan Khan if he was born in Vietnamese. Yeah. You look like Savage in his 40s once his hairline recedes. Yeah. You look like the disowned gangster, third member of At Ease. Yeah. Nah. You look like Sonny Bill Williams. Face swap with PNC. You look like Louis Fan with a chin strap, obsessed with wearing red colors. Yeah. You look like King Capissi's Nick Rolls, sweating in at Zed Summers. Yeah. Now you look like the son of Booyah Tribe if they were all inbred lovers. Yeah. I know. Scholar looks like Ben Lummis joined the Headhunters. Yo, see, I can do jokes too, turn him into the loudest of fans, but let's see if you can do bars as well as I can. Round two, Skolar.
Hey. Listen up. All you did was mock my looks, and then the crowd cracked a smile. But how the fuck can you mock me when you copy my whole style? They say that Pfak is like me mixed with DMG. And I'm starting to think that that's true. And it's nothing to do with rap too. He's got my fade, my beard, and DMG's gap tooth. Hey, what's next? What's next? Nazi dreads and a $sign tattoo? Fuck out of here. Hey, you can never be me, but you're doing everything you can to try and fit each brick to form the path of a life that I lived. That's why everything you spit is a nerdy version of my shit. It's easy to see I paved the way for you, like I'm doing roadworks in my hivers. Hey, ever since he battled Jibs, he's standing here thinking he's hit the next tier. But Jibs is just a kid who couldn't hold on to a bitch or his next tier. Hey. Hey, you're on a rush to the top. You're on a rush to the top, but today it stops. So better luck next year. I'ma kill you with the steps that you skipped to fucking get here. You want bars? You just have no style, ducks. You spray with no aim, and me, I hit those time shots. Like LeBron James from long range, game tied before the time stops. Hey, give me 50 cents. He's taking 9 shots. I got that nickel-plated 9 cups. I'll reflect the sun in his face, then pull the gun from my waist up on his blind spot. I'll cap him with 2 gats attached with matching clips. 2 9s, all black. Fucking Perry Whipple and Aaron Smith. That's 2 fungers that'll clear out this room like Devastator's bullfungers. Hey, you'll get capped with 10 on your back like Tana Umanga. Hey, I'm like your dad before you get the bash. Cause when I reach for my belt, your time's up. I got those cans tucked in my pants like I snuck outs up in the nightclub. You like guns, but I'm Al-Qaeda with the type of heat that I'm packing, and the accuracy is increased with each attachment. It's like I'm desperate for a fuck the way I reach for ratchets. But let's not finish it. I like that. It's like I'm desperate for a fuck the way I reach for ratchets. Bust quick, leave them leaking, and just disappear like magic. Hey, this is overkill like the fucking clip's too big. Red dot on your head turned this Christian into a Hindu bitch. I'm the top dog and you're smaller than a Shih Tzu is. I'm a vet and I'll euthanize you and every bitch you with. Now, it usually isn't guns that I'd hit you with, but since you dug your own grave, I thought I'd kill you with the shit you dig, bitch.
Yo, listen up, listen up. Now this is the round I'm dropping knowledge. Let me get on my college tip. He got a solid grip on Polynesian fans, and they don't want to contradict their blood loyalties, so they jump on his boat to avoid the politics. It's controversial, but our ethnic background's the only reason we on Skolar's shit, but I'm here to change that. See, I need someone not just rapping well, but get the swag to sell, build the brand, help get the venues packed with crowds, so let me steer the ship, because that's what Pfak about. Captain Phillips, look at me. I'm the captain now. Yeah, see? What? Yeah, look at me. I'm the captain now. What? Just because he paved the way, off of that was supposed to enthrone him as GOAT, even though it was a half-assed job with potholes all over the road? Skolar, everything you scriptures doesn't equate to you being a worthy rival. Just because y'all got a Christian facing this Old Testament to treat his words as Bible? Nah. See, y'all give him immediate respect just because they were here at its Genesis. But as soon as I was the next book, they were ran for the Exodus. It was it. Yeah, they were ran for the Exodus. It was infamous. Now they invest in this because big moves is what I inspire. They didn't realize they could make major profits till I helped them set their eyes higher. Yeah. Woo. Till I helped them set. Yeah, it's a bit of. What have you done lately? You want props for battling this? That's some practical business, irrational wisdom. Pay all that money for him to have a holiday and spaz on the victim. You think battling international makes you better than me? Get to expanding your vision. You get him flown in, I'm flown out. We international different. We international, and that's because B-Team is a marketable product. That ain't even arguable. ODT ain't a name we can sell. The world would just laugh at you all. Can't connect with the global scene. Forever a local team. You only appeal to the islanders and Otara. Y'all are just flea marketable. Y'all are just flea marketable. Yo, that's why I'm trying to expose you as lesser. Demote you forever. Since you're faking that you're ill, the culture fell for it and wrote you some letters. What, you don't get it? You need the punch to decode for the setup? Staff think he's sick, so he keep getting cards because we hoped you'd get better. But you didn't. Yeah. Because we hoped you'd get better. See, I hate how they keep pretending these dudes as utopian. It's the usual associates. Watered down to respect, diluted the podium. As elusive as Soviets, they're useless and phony. Then dudes claiming golden era, just cubic zirconium. See, scholars from that golden era when no one could really rival this chump think he's so beyond a new class, think the new guy should adjust. He doesn't prep, ducks battles. Half the time he shows up, makes sense. And Skolar at the top of that class, he got the title of Ducks. Oh. Yeah. He got the title of Ducks. And the nerve he has to say he fathered the new wave. You no show in duck battles, so that angle you claim wrong. Because how could you father any of us when your pull-out game is strong? What? Yo, when your pull-out game's strong. See, I know it seems disrespectful, And I can see the fans are kind of split in two, but trust me, it's best thing for the culture for me to get rid of dude. I know. I've been a battle rap fan for the last 10 years. Took up lots of effort in my time, and now I battle with one ounce on my back. Demanding the respect that we all like. Trying to get rid of battles like you and your team to give 1 ounce a legacy for life, and I dream one day it'll change for the better. Yo, wouldn't that be cool times? No more disappointing fans, no more whacking crude lines, no more stumbles, chokes, or ducks. That's why I'm attacking your pride. Because if you did your job properly, I wouldn't have to do mine. It's Pfak. Taking over battle rap for the Christians, that's all the mission. Bring truth to your facade, but it's facts over fiction. BT.
Yo, I'm gonna need silence for this whole round, because this is just real talk. Hey. Oh shit. You know what I miss about old school rap? Spitting true facts. These rappers will say anything to increase their YouTube stats. I just rap because I love it. I got nothing to prove. That's why the fans show me love whether I win or lose. You can take away all the battles, all the views, everyone in your crew. And all that we have left standing is just me and you. That's why I chose to battle you and not the champ. Because there's something that I see in you. So I'm passing on the torch so that, because no one can see my vision and you can see it through. Hey, real talk. These battles are turning to mainstream. Battles are turning to mainstream, and honestly, it suits you fucks. Straight up, battle rap isn't raw anymore. They just conform to what YouTube wants. If you give a fuck about this culture, then keep 1 ounce as it is. I don't want to see that KOTD shit battles with 2 or 3 ads in it. Events being frowned upon because we have some fucking gangs in it. Blurred out liquor and cannabis. Fuck, that's what started all of this fucking rapping shit. Straight up. Your team, they're still hungry, so get a feed. Straight up. Who's got it? Who's got it? Your team's hungry, so get a feed. Just remember this team. And don't ever forget the electrifying energy of our entities. This is ODT versus B team. This is the battle of the century. The Super Saiyans of 1 ounce versus the Ginyu forces, our enemies. Now, Docs, you might have powered up, but we've leveled up. And now I'm happy to fucking get settled, cuz I've brought you here, and now you can create your own lanes just like the rest of us. Wow. Nah, straight up. I held it down for Samoa and every fucking side of Auckland. But it was that south side styler that got you talking and staring whenever we walked in. I even had little white and Asian kids typing, bro, you guys are awesome. You mock our era, but when we came in, Spearman was on crack and Turkey was rapping about foreskins. And he still is. Straight up. Now I'm sorry that I made this round a throwaway too, but I just had to give some advice and say goodbye before I go away. Oops. Make some noise if you have love for ODT, baby. Fuck, that's my last verse. Sorry, I'm too busy for this shit. I'll be back.
Yo, now I knew you would call us fake and try G-check me. Angles like that just prove you a bottom rapper. Scholars like, yo, Pfak's a Christian youth worker. Expects you to be surprised, like, wait, he's not a gangster? Swap the standard, because unlike you, my G card ain't something I'm itching to prove. And the funny thing is, my background really ain't too different from you. See, my family migrated here, searching for better ways to provide for the kids. Just trying to survive in a system that stereotyped us for kicks. And life was all mixed, hanging out on the streets every day that we could. Like generations of clan members, I was raised in the hood. And them hood I was raised in the hood. And them hood chandeliers, that was our guide on the streets. We knew they were signing for weed, but we took it as landmarks since our house aligned with the sneaks. And you ain't seen these blisters. What makes you think our lives were just sweet? It's messed up seeing more pairs of shoes on power lines than our feet. But I'm not here to glorify that. So let me get back to ripping on dude. Because even though we got similar stories, my life is different to you. Because every decision and move is made with precision and truth to ensure the next generation don't struggle with the same conflicts that we do. See, I know behind every decision is a reason. And I ain't one to pass judgment. But it's the people that fabricate their reasonings that I got a grudge with. See, in the 70s, they were raiding our homes, kicking our people out in the streets, stripping our households of everything right down to the sheets. And our families joined gangs to fight the powers that were exploiting our people, destroying our people. That trauma still exists as paranoia in our people. But you represent so many of the things that make me annoyed at our people. Too much of a thug to make a CV that complain they ain't employing our people. You know how dumb you sound making all them diva statements? Scholars like, they arrested me for stealing. The police are racist. Yo, you know how dumb you sound making all them diva statements? Scholars like, they arrested me for stealing. The police are racist. And yeah, it's facts. But you out there carrying shotties and drugs, so consequences imminent. What you know about police on your back when you're a law-abiding citizen? Don't talk to me about racism when you're out there giving them reason to judge. Spend all your rounds telling us you're gangster and complain when they treat you as one. Y'all seen them red flagging? Y'all seen them red flagging? I tell him life can be sweet. One bump in the road, he believed the complete opposite. Ain't it funny? All it takes is A negative, and these blood types don't know how to be positive. Now, like I said, hold up, like I said, behind every decision is a reason. But I'm trying to appeal to homie's conscience. Because you really want us to believe in 2018 that street life's your only option? Well, tell that to islanders washing windows just to get a cheap fee. Tell that to Polynesians cleaning toilets on the weekly. Tell that to Polynesians getting minimum wage after 10 years at the company. You say street life's your only option. To lots of us, boy, that's a luxury. Yo, to lots of us, boy, that's a luxury. You don't think I've ever considered giving my life to the streets? But I figured, why be a gangster like Skolar when I could be a different type of a G? You tell me, are you a G because you don't work for the white man, even if it denies you a salary? Or are you a G because you drop your pride, work any job to provide for your family? Tell me, are you a G? Are you a G because it's free to hold me if they get hit with some time? Or are you a G because you loved him enough to stop him from committing that crime? Tell me, if someone suicides, are you a G to drink up, pour out for him like RIP, we'll miss you forever, kid? Or are you a G because you're the shoulder they could cry on, and the reason they never did? See, that's why they fans of Pfak. That's what they respect about me. Go ahead, pull my card. My credit check healthy. My credit check healthy, and you'd be even more amazed if you knew the background of facts. The things that moved me forward, same things that held him back. And yo, see, street people, street dudes, they relate to your struggle because they know you really built their life. But they relate to my struggle because they want to get out their life. That's Pfak, taking over battle rap for the Christians. That's all the mission to bring truth to your facade, for it's facts over fiction. BT.
If you were feeling the main event and you think that was a classic, make some motherfucking noise! Let's take this discussion.
Skolar and Pfak, it was going to be a classic regardless. I mean, Skolar's fucking probably one of the biggest legends we've had in this whole thing. He's respected by fucking everyone, and deservedly so. Dude's the fucking man. Pfak, he's the best dude I think we've brought out of New Zealand, to be honest. I don't think anyone's fucking touching him, so yeah, it's 3-0 Pfak, but it was a fucking dope battle.
Fuck Pfak! What's up? So we had Skolar versus Pfak. Man, what can I say? Pfak is a fucking beast. The motherfucker is near unstoppable, and he makes me so proud to run a scene to find motherfuckers like him to be a part of. And as far as Skolar goes, he came with it, but I think he slipped up a couple times, and he didn't really have the counter angle to what Pfak would say. I expected Pfak to say pretty much everything he did say. I mean, he says it way cooler than I think he will say it, but the angles and the schemes are pretty much what I expected, and I thought Skolar would do the anti-scheme for those things, but he didn't. He sort of stuck with his guns, and I kind of feel like that was his downfall to almost. And I mean, other than that, Pfak just, I mean, he must work on his craft for day in, day out. And he's right about the fact that I mean, Skolar said it, and Pfak also said it, but they're right that old school people don't really put in the same amount of hours and like dedication and time to the craft alone. You know, we were more like, almost all the old school people are more like concerned with our life and shit. But Pfak, even though he has his own life and has his youth work, has his, you know, church shit, he still seems like all he does is fucking get into battle rap and battle culture, which is fucking amazing. And as a one-out staff, I can't hope for a better battler and a scene and a team. Like, the entire B team just fucking kill it every time, and I love them for it. So yeah, Pfak.
Word. Yo, it's Don't Tell G-Back. I actually broke this one down into rounds and shit, because, you know, just to do it due justice. I do think maybe Pfak took that overall as well, but I'll break it down as well. So Skolar starts real heavy. He's got that finally I get to battle close to my house. That shit was fire. You know, that shot at Steven was fire as well. Did have a little stumble there. But then you got Pfak with his verse, which was so heavy. You got like the, you know, he flipped them on the old Samsung shit, you know, like with the fucking, that was fucking crazy. Props before you die, make your wish foundation. Never seen a Steven battle, and I probably never will. You're the ugliest battle rapper next to Enemy MC. Like, oh, that's fucking heavy, isn't it? You know, pupils dropping out like Manuriwa high school or some shit. That's fucking nuts, man. Like, eyelids look like foreskins. Like, fucking hell. Like, Pfak bodied the first, I would have to say. Even though Skolar was really good still. Skolar in the second with the Perry Weepu and Aaron Smith. Devastator's Poofangers, yet they made a fucking mad reaction. That was fire. Reaching for you know, desperate as fuck, like I'm reaching for ratchets. So that was cool as well. Like, Pfak had a more like sort of real talk second, which is kind of unusual sometimes. But you know, more like on his Christian angle. But the flea marketable, that dropped fucking heavy. That was crazy. And obviously did his like trademark. If you did your job properly, I wouldn't have to do mine. That was fire as well. Like, I was really loving that. And then obviously both third rounds were like real heavy, like real talk from both. So there wasn't a lot of bars going on. It was more just that real talk shit, which I love. I think the thing that separated the two, I love that, you know, Skolar was passing the torch down to Pfak, and he was a little bit nicer with it, and like kinder, which was like, you know, a side we don't always see from Skolar in battles, and I can appreciate that. But this is a battle, and Pfak with that blood types B positive was fucking crazy. And are you a G? You know, are you a G if you blah 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 blah? Are you a G? Like, that was fucking crazy, man. Like, for real, like, Pfak 3-0, more than likely, potentially 2-1 to Pfak as well. With Skolar maybe taking the second, I'll have to watch that back. But either way, man, Pfak, sure.
Hello, it's Raw. Shoutouts to the sponsors and the organisers for this event. Pretty good battle. It was, yeah, cool that Skolar ended on Pfak. I really enjoyed his third round, Skolar's third round. Just how, like, I'm passing it all on to you. Anyways, Pfak's structure for the whole battle was pretty well thought out, and whereas Skolar had a lot of just like bars and jokes and like Then in his third, he was really like, no, let's get to the story. So, punchlines, Pfak, man, that guy's a killer. Multis, Pfak, personals, both of them on some level, but Pfak on a higher level. I really enjoyed that third because it sort of has a lot of truth in it. Anyways, all three, Pfak.
It's clear. That we know who won. Everyone knows who won. I just want to say, Skolar's a legend in the shit, man. Take my hand off to him. It's sad to see him like walk away from this shit. I really hope he does come back, man. But like, yeah, Pfak's unstoppable at the moment. So I think what needs to happen now is Pfak make me and Pfak happen. So everybody watching this, type it on the 1 Ounce page, type it in the YouTube comments. Fucking holler, man, everywhere. Social media, Twitter, if you got Twitter, IG, First Stress Pfak, that needs to go down.
Yo. Make some noise for the winner of that battle, motherfucking Pfak! And